Speaking of your life, that I find pretty amazing, especially in today's society, is your family. You've been a stunning actress. You've been a part of blockbusters. You've been an incredible entrepreneur. You're a mother. You kind of survived a very. I don't know how many marriages fail, but yours
when you do
to,
all of that stuff.
Yours seems to power through. And recently I heard your husband, I was listening to some podcast, and he was admitting that early on in your relationship, you guys had separated, and it was really him being jealous and stuff like that.
Oh my God, I love that he took accountability.
He did. And I actually admired what he said, and he did a lot of self-development, and you guys kind of reconnected again.
Yeah, we found each other.
Yes, you found each other all over again.
Yeah, and I think that is what's interesting. I think you in love, right? You go through that 2.5 years, which is not real. And then after 2.5 years, the reality of what your relationship is comes together, and you are either going to choose to be family or not. And I think with chosen family, you ebb and flow.
Yeah.
And I think the more you ebb and flow, the more you realize that the hard times aren't going to be it's not going to be permanent. Like, you can find your way back to each other.
Oh, thank God.
But those early days it feels like we're never going to find our way back to each other, but we keep choosing to figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's messy and it's hard and it's, humbling and all of that. But if you can figure out how to just find your way back to each other, it ends up being worth it.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's something about also like that ride or die that's like seeing you through so many phases of yourself and your evolution. There's something so cool about that history.
It's all part of the journey too.
Yeah.
That's like, those are chapters in your story, and it's not good if it's like, you can't. Things aren't as good as they are if you don't have the bad. You
won't appreciate that.
No,
even
not at all.
Yeah. You
So
gotta,
shout out to
earn it.
Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good job, man.
He's really great, and I think for me, I always was like, I like myself better when he's in my life. Like it's when it comes down to it, I wouldn't want to be with anybody else.